out. Hello, everyone. I'm Channel 10's John Baleris, and welcome to Time Out. We're on location in L.A. at CBS's Television City. Now, this is the home of the longest-running network game show in television history, The Price is Right, which is now in its 22nd season. We're going to take you behind the scenes and on the stage to meet with Bob Barker and the rest of the crew in just a couple of minutes. Follow me.
Come on down!
It's glitzy, glamorous, makes you feel greedy. It's
The Price is Right!
hosted by, you guessed it,
Bob Barker!
he's been kidding contestants.
Myling, do you watch our show? Mm-hmm. And do you do better at home?
I do them all right at home.
Would you like to go home and call in your next bid?
Giving away gifts ever since the show began back in 1972.
Anyway, look at that.
A new car!
She said 85 and she wins the car. $12,185 is the price of that car. When we started The Price is Right 22 years ago, we gave away automobiles with 4 numbers in the prize. The first number would be 2. $2,000 cars.
One show in all our 22-year history, one show, we had 3 contestants who stayed down there the entire show. They committed a triple suicide in the parking lot.
Price is Right has turned my hair white in 22 years. I dyed my hair for years, and I went on vacation and came back with my hair just white, but we had taped the head. And so I came through the doors on Tuesday with dark hair, and on Wednesday I came through the doors with white hair. And I got a letter from a man in the Midwest who said, "Bob, you must have had one hell of a night." Rod, every pair of eyes is focused on you.
The show's announcer is almost as well known as its host, the ever-cheerful, outrageously outfitted Roddy.
You started out being Doc Severin's in the daytime, and now I ended up with nothing but the pretty clothes.
Rod, let's hear about this.
Well, okay.
Mrs. Spencer is recognized for quality.
The reason it's so successful is because everybody can play along with it. They know you can do your ironing, you can do your housework, you can do whatever you want, and still know what's going on.
$1,200.
And let's face it, still be convinced you'd be better than any one of these competitors.
Before I read the price of the cello, upon which you bid $11,000. I have several musical instruments I would like to sell you after the show.
So how do they go about deciding who gets to come on down? That decision is made just before each show, but long before the audience is admitted to the studio.
Nicknames of any kind are not allowed.
The audiences arrive hours early, but unlike so many lines, our line has an almost gala atmosphere because they've arrived knowing that this is not just a show, this is an event.
Hello. Dorothy! Where's home, Dorothy?
And while they're in the line, one of our producers goes out and interviews every person in the line. And people always ask me, well, what are the qualifications? What is he looking for? He's looking for one thing. He wants someone in a good mood, someone who can be fun on the show.
And what do you do up there, Roy? I'm a rock plant operator. I'm proud to be on The Price is Right. We need Yeah! Good luck to you when you get upstairs. Step right down that way. We'll see you when you get upstairs, okay?
Once they get inside, it's Rod's job to keep them pumped.
This is television's most exciting show. This is The Price is Right. Are you ready?
Well, just before I go on the show, I'm in my dressing room, and we have what we call the dressing room gang in there usually. And of course, Roger gives me that $100 from my $100 pocket.
And the $100 bill, and off we go to make a friend.
No, this way, Bob.
This way.
This way.
Keep forgetting.
Raise your right hand. Repeat these words after me loud so I can hear it. It's the oath of audience. I. Your name. I'm here to have a good time. Oh, shout out the prices. I promise not to throw anything at Roddy if he doesn't call my name. Never mind. Sit down, relax.
And I go charging out and get out there behind the doors just in time to have them open, and on we go.
And now, here is the star.
They tape Price is Right like live, straight through, no stop downs, no editing. That almost guarantees bloopers.
The single most talked about incident in all of Price is Right history was a girl in a tube top. She was seated in the audience, her name was called, and she jumped to her feet and began jumping up and down. And both of them just right out of the tube. She came on down, they came on up. And no one has ever forgotten it.
It's not only TV's longest running game show, it's also daytime's second highest rated series.
Invariably, we're second only to Young and Restless. But we are Young and Restless lead-in. We bring them an audience. If it weren't for us, they'd be the old and lethargic.
Goodbye, everybody.
We'll be right back. Don't go away. I always wanted to do this. Come on, lucky dollar. So close, yet so full. Up next on... You know, Bob Barker is not the only star on The Price is Right. A lot of folks are tuning in to see those beautiful ladies, better known as Barker's Beauties.
Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it.
Stand at attention, smile on cue, show off the prizes, and be beautiful too. The gesture's the thing for these models. They're Barker's Beauties.
Welcome to The Price is Right.
I can't remember how they became Barker's Beauties. The late Mark Goodson, one time, when he was on the show, I mentioned Barker's Beauties, this, that, or something else. He said he always thought of them as Goodson's Girls, but they are Barker's Beauties.
This twin-size sleigh bed is perfect for daybed use. The beautiful
Janice Pennington is a best-known current beauty. You see her at the top of every show.
Janice has been on the show ever since we started, 22 years. But anytime I mention that, she wants me to add that she was wearing her Girl Scout uniform when she started.
with only one choice of the five.
I still get excited about the games and enthusiastic. And when someone wins, I'll scream and jump. And I get kind of caught up in it, and I always have.
Holly Hallstrom has been with the show now for 17 years. She's the clown in the crowd.
I was just a college student, you know, modeling my way through college, and they told me, they said, we're going to pay you all this money, and I said, dropped right out of college, packed up all my stuff, and left, and the world lost a great research biologist.
Kathleen Bradley is the newest beauty. She came on board about 3 years ago.
They were looking in particular for a black model, and they must have seen maybe 350 girls over an 8-month period time. They called me back 5 different times. I did at least 30 shows over an 8-month period of time. Then they finally came to their senses. I could have told them that a long time ago.
Then there's that beauty that got away, Diane Parkinson.
Diane was on the show 18 years.
18 years? What in the world happened, Bob?
Well, she left the show. She said she was going to pursue other interests.
Like gag guest shots on the Letterman show.
By the way, that was Diane Parkinson from formerly from The Price is Right. Worked on The Price is Right for 18 years.
Doing that stuff.
And the shooting of a Playboy centerfold video.
I think a lot of people have seen her other interests.
A winning smile and a great sense of humor? Then The Price is Right. We'll be looking for you.
So now, as regular viewers are well aware, the show is in search of a new Barker's beauty.
Of fun and excitement.
And when we find someone we think has more potential, perhaps, than others, we have her come over to the studio and we tape her.
The lovely Tandra has been with us this week. Tandra Cromer from Dallas, Texas.
And then from those, we select girls who are on the show for a full week.
Oh, wow.
This is Michelle Hunter of Detroit, Michigan.
And then we have an opportunity to really see how they're going to fit in.
This is our esteemed producer, Kathy Fingers Greco, who will be the fill in Barker Beauty for this next show.
I'm going to try to fill in.
We hope she screws up really bad.
They don't have to worry. I will.
But here comes Fingers with your next prize.
Each model is seen in 6 different acts during each hour-long show. That means lots of time getting ready, starting out in makeup.
I don't have my shoes on. Yeah, they're right there. They're right there.
We start off looking like we're going to a tea party. That could be our outfit for that show. And then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I've got to change and put on a bathing suit. And you run and you come back and, oh my gosh, I've got to put on a negligee. Oh my gosh, it's like a circus. You just never know. You're constantly changing costumes and characters and waiting for lunch. You know?
Where are you supposed to be? Are you the one bit? No, wait.
Oh,
no, you got that heart fluttering? See, they're not as nice as you think they are.
And I know you're probably wondering, do they get to keep the clothes?
No, we don't. Not all of them I think we want to keep either.
The models tell us it's not as easy as it looks.
Cellular phone.
For each 1-hour show, there's at least 1 hour of rehearsal.
It was just fabulous.
Still, stuff happens.
As an example, Janice was in an automobile, and the stagehands were all poised, ready to push her on for a dramatic presentation of the car. So they pushed her on, and she was smiling to the camera and ran into the wall.
So I went sailing right on past Bob and into door 3.
One time Janice was opening a refrigerator. The refrigerator was on a dolly, and as she opened it, it tilted and everything fell out. Janice didn't miss a beat. She kept her poise. You'd never known it happened.
5, take 1. Any day now, a new permanent Barker's Beauty will be chosen for next season's shows. And no, it won't be Fingers. She's keeping her day job.
The dining room?
The dining room, that's what it has to do, yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
So The Price is Right continues finishing up this season's crop of new shows and getting ready for next season when a brand new Barker's Beauty will be added to the cast. We'll be right back.